How's it, folks, and welcome to the next episode of my Everspace 2 Let's Play, where we're going to pick up straight where we left off the last one. I just finished off the exploration challenge for that nebula area. And
Hi, Adam. Maddox is back with our new guests. They've told me about your little side expedition for, what is it, things?
Khala has some knowledge of alien tech. I think we could use the extra edge right now to ensure our survival.
How long do you think this will take?
Hang on a sec. I just arrived at an outlaw hideout where one of the pieces of the puzzle's meant to be. Hey, you outlaws, listen up. You have something I want, and you are gonna hand it over now, or I blow your base to bits.
Who the hell are you? What have we ever done to you?
I'm gonna count to 10. 6, 7,
Hey, what happened to 1 to 5?
8, 9, 10. Anyway, Delia, I figured there's no point negotiating, so I'm going in with guns blazing.
Do what you must. Just stop tooling around and try to get back here before we have a fist fight on base. Please.
Try to speed this up, promise.
okay, so I'm currently using a Vindicator, which is sort of like a Necromancer's or some other class ship, where each drone I have kind of decreases my total shield capacity by, I think it's like 20% each drone. And the passive for this ship that I was fortunate to pick up is 1 extra drone. Drones regenerate 1% HP over time, and using the ultimate makes the drones invulnerable. So I was kind of looking for this ship, or this passive for the ship, which is pretty cool. Just wrecking everything, and my drones are like an escort. Downside of the ship though, it only has 2 main weapon slots and 1 secondary slot. So you need to...
It's taking quite some time.
Time is a construct. Outlaw killing time, doubly so.
So you need to rely on your drones quite a bit. And it's also quite a slow ship. Alright, let's go pick up the last little bit. So to summon the drones, you need to interact with these wrecks that you can get from destroying other ships or just find flying around.
Outlaws.
And yet, they never seem to have enough of being killed. The station's core is now exposed.
Thanks, Ive. You know how this works.
There we go.
It appears the Outlaw Station has jettisoned its entire inventory.
Let's take a little look around.
Let's dismantle that stuff.
We need. Only 2 more components left on the list for Khala's experimental tech.
Get this container.
Got what I was looking for. Took longer than I expected. Maddox will be furious.
I thought Furious was Maddox's default mode.
Still no one around.
Okay, let's put my money beam on. Excuse me. I was busy mining here. So rude. And then there's stuff to pick up. Just the wrecks. Okay, let's jump off then. Alright, let's move on to the next spot. Which is at the smuggler's base. What a cool looking ship. Oh, also before I forget, I got my first legendary, this shield. I got this from completing the quest with Imogen and her father, where they were trying to recover the people's minds that were taken over by the brainwashing or whatever. Mad folk. But it didn't quite work out. But I did get that legendary Athor as a quest reward. Yeah. Move on now. That those outlaws aren't blocking the way anymore. And I think the last destination is in Prescott Starbase, I think. Here we are. Oh, another cutscene.
Your unsteady docking procedure gave me some cause for concern.
Hi, Tarjak. Sorry, I just blacked out for a minute. Weird flashbacks. Kind of personal, I suppose.
You are experiencing hallucinations?
I don't know what they are. Something glitching with me. Strange dreams when I least expect them. I really hope they don't kick in when I need to fight.
Such dreams can be deeper insights. It is believed by the Okar that certain celestial bodies can trigger visions and signal calamities to come. In any event, I wasn't expecting another shipment of gin. What brings you here? Or were you lost?
No, I'm on other business. Do you remember being sold an alien component, a charred block with alien symbols? I was pointed in your direction.
Mary DeVint sold me a trinket that fits that description some time ago.
That's the one. I need it.
I must say, I am a little perturbed by your entrance and your demands.
It's complicated, hard to explain, but it's also important right now.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say you've been touched by Eshahar. But I say too much. The bauble is yours. It has no discernible function. I have no idea why I kept it so long. Perhaps it was destined for this moment.
That's actually very reasonable. Thank you, Tarjak.
Be on your way. Just never say I didn't do you a good turn.
Great. Now we only need to find one last component for Khala's experimental tech.
See if they got anything with buying. Both one for very cheap. Nice. Some small arms and clothing. So not that. Right, let's head off to last destination now. Prescott Starbase it was here. So many distress calls on the way here. And I'm just flying by, ignoring them.
I'm looking for a certain item. I was hoping you could help me.
Let me see. Nope, we no longer have it. It already shipped out to Central Repository on Damaris Starport.
What's that?
Anything we have in stock that doesn't sell is taken into the repository until it's destroyed. Can't keep everything here.
Could you help me track it down?
I think I've already given you enough information. Can I see your G&B credentials?
Never mind. I'll ask on Damaris myself.
There you go, guys. Minesweeper for nanofibers, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, hang on. Camden enzymes. That's worth getting. Right. Let's ignore everything else. Carry on with the main mission. And now let's, what's this? Level 23, let's, Mines on death, okay, no. Minesweeper there. Same day delivery.
Hi, I believe an item I'm looking for has recently arrived on the Starport in the latest G&B shipment. Here are the details.
Well, the item in question is expected to arrive today, but you are a little too early.
Alright, I'll try again later.
Really? Really?
Hey, Hive, what are the chances that the component Khala's looking for is on that freighter?
I see no other log of a G&B cargo freighter from Prescott to Damaris in the recent time window. In which case, this automated shipment must contain the item in question.
Well, if I was good, I'd just wait till it's docked and start negotiations. If I was good.
Only now you bring morality into your decision-making?
Well, it's asking me to wait until it's unloaded, so let's do that. Try and land on top of it. Oh! I'm sinking through the freighter. Didn't know you could do this. Alright, let's carry on.
Hi, could it be that the item I'm looking for arrived with the freighter that just docked here?
Oh yeah, the item just came in and has already been scanned for inventory. It can be made available to you for a processing fee.
Okay, how much is that then?
20,000 credits.
What? That's a bit steep.
Look man, the processing fee is non-negotiable.
You have got to be kidding me.
20,000 ish. Means I need to make more money selling off crap.
Astralway robbery. I've been fleeced. Hope this is worth it.
I have already warned you about the high unlikelihood of a satisfactory outcome to this folly.
A satisfactory outcome to this folly. But shut up. So, let me see. I have the component from Tarjak, the part from G&B, and the part the Outlaws took. That's the full shopping list.
A collection of charred relics. I wonder how the strange alien can possibly make anything from these.
Well, we're about to find out.
Now we need to go back to Ceto, Homebase area. But before that, let me just pop into Siren Sea. See if anything is worth selling there before I take it off to Ogni Mining Camp. Like how I'm being escorted by the drones. Just one more and I would have a full ring around me. Yeah. Let's land on the Flying Duchess. Yep, can sell off some stuff here. Yeah, that's enough trading for now. Let's take a look at the ship here.
It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, I know that. Thanks.
I'll stick with my Vindicator for now.
Khala, I got everything. I'd now like you to show me what all this is about.
Once I put the pieces together, it can be used to create a rip that will let you jump through space and hopefully take me home.
Sounds promising. I only hope it works.
Will you two please finish your damn yibber-yabbing? Adam, I've waited long enough. We got a job to discuss. Now, on the bridge!
Okay, all right, Maddox.
So, you've all met Khala by now, who will be staying with us until she finds her way home.
It is an acquaintance to meet your pleasure.
Almost.
Yes. Well, now we have Eduardo here. Maddox is able to give us an update on the job at hand.
Viridium! A veritable mountain of it. Just sitting in a comet and waiting for us to scoop it out of the sky. I've been waiting for this thing to come around for a long time. Finally, all the pieces have fallen into place. Eduardo, would you do the honors? There it is. Drink it in. Revisiting us in the DMZ after 15 years. One freighter load would be enough to make rich men, women, and whatevers out of each of us. Only problem is that it's still a heck of a long way away, and might take some time to get there. Oh, hello. Our freaky little lady likes to play with maps.
There, look, and there.
Well, what do you know? Looks like our dearest new addition found us a shortcut already. I knew she'd be useful.
Considering she's not from this cluster, that's fairly impressive navigating.
I do not know these stars, but I quickly find my way around.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to propose we head out as soon as...
I'm afraid I must object. You cannot carry out this mission. You do not understand the importance of Eshahar.
Say, who, what now?
This comet cannot be interfered with. I ask you to allow me a moment to explain.
Now hold on there, mister.
What is it, Tareen? What's the problem?
What you see is an opportunity. What I see is something sacred to the Okar. Eshahar is of spiritual importance.
Oh, here we go. Always the same. It's sacred to a scrap from you damned Okar. I mean, I don't see the big problem with taking one little freighter load.
No, I implore you.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Tareen, you don't seem to understand what this payday would mean for us. The riches from this comet is the ticket home we've all been waiting for.
Eshahar is a holy comet. The Okar would not send a simple squadron to protect it. They would see its defacement as an act of war and send its entire fleet. Your actions are of bad portent, and the consequences could echo beyond anyone's control.
I hate to say it, after everything we've gone through, but I think we need to take Tareen's warning seriously.
Whoa, now, I've waited too long for this to be held back by some Okar superstition.
But we don't want any reason to start a war with them either. I think I should at least investigate this. Maybe it's time to talk to Commissioner Hawk. I suspect she knows more about this than she's been letting on. Tareen, if you're right, this may be more explosive than any of us realize. What I saw in Vesna. The artifacts, the drilling equipment. It's all connected. Stay on the base until I get answers. If the stakes are as high as I'm guessing, I don't want anybody jeopardizing things.
You want to reveal our whole damn plan to the fleet?
I didn't say that. I said I wanted to enlist her help. We might be teetering on the brink of a conflict that could wipe out the DMZ. Until I know what's happening, Maddox, stay away from the comet.
I wonder how long that will last.
I can't believe you would have the nerve to ground me, Adam. You know what this job is worth. 15 damn years I've waited.
Even if there's the slightest possibility that Tarina's right, we can't take the chance of an all-out war in the DMZ.
What do I care about another damn war? That's my fortune out there. I've waited too long for it already.
Well, you wouldn't have gotten further than Avonrest without me. Consider that until I return. Hive, patch me through to Commissioner Hawk.
Oh, it's you. I gave you this private connection only for extreme emergencies.
This is important. We need to talk. It's about a comet.
Not on the comms, if you please. No telling how secure even fleet frequencies can be. I am closing in on the demarcation line with the DMZ. I'll send you my coords. Meet me there as soon as possible. Until then, keep channels free and speak to no one.
Damn, that's off my charts. I'll see what I can do. Over. I'll need to make it fast. I don't think we can hold down Maddox for too long. Khala, come in. This travel tech you had me pick up, does it really work?
Yes, Kliko. It joins two places by a connected rip.
Having inspected the technology for myself, I have determined that it operates by finding a matching resonance between two astrographic points. This facilitates a spatial bypass of the two locations to momentarily manifest. The mechanics, I am still endeavoring to computate.
A spatial bypass. Interesting. If true, this could get me to the Commissioner faster. How about we try this thing out?
If you're ready, let's begin.
Hey, Adam, are you busy?
Am I busy? You mean other than the epic ongoing drama somehow always pitched on the edge of war, everyone's lives at risk?
Yeah, other than that.
No. Not really, I guess.
Oh, good, thank you. Really, thank you. Because I was wondering, not that I want to be any trouble, but if you happen to have some time...
What do you need, Alec?
It's my kids. They're on my mind.
Are they in trouble?
Usually, yeah, but nothing to worry about. Evic's a mechanic, and Eric's a pilot, and then there's Emic and Edic and Efik. Oh, and of course, Epic and Ezek, who have kids of their own now. Can you believe it? I'm a grandpa.
Somehow, yes.
And there's still all the others. Too many to get into right now. But it's been so long since I've had any word from any of them. And if you were to ever, be in the area...
Where are they?
With their various moms, mostly on Avonrest, but it's the ones out at Coalition HQ and Drake System that I'm more concerned about. You could reach it through the hidden wormhole in Union.
I don't know it. If you give me coords, I'll stop by and make sure they're all accounted for.
Okie dokie. Coords are sent over. I'd go myself, but the Coalition told me to only show my face again if the cluster's about to implode. Appreciate it, dude.
For you, Alec, I'd do anything.
And we got ourselves a side quest as well. But I want to try out the Spatial Bypass. Wondering how I do that. Over here. Spatial Bypass. Okay.
Fire it up, Khala. I'll radio you from the other side.
Are you really about to offer yourself up as a guinea pig for an untested technology? This is insanity.
Nothing ever gets accomplished by not taking chances, Hive.
You can tell when you can fly through by the sparks.
Sounds fancy. Let's do it.
Hang on. Yes, definitely want this done. This will be helpful.
This should help.
Okay. And away we go. Oh wow, that was bright.
Okay.
I told you, I knew this would end in disaster. You have been transported to a planet interior. never to find your way out again, and you will die here. Ha! I was right.
All right, Hive. No need to be so happy about it. Does anyone read me? No response. Where the heck are we? Let's just take a little look around and see if there's a way out.
She tricked you. The blue alien has achieved its deception.
I'm pretty sure that's not what happened, Hive. There must have been a miscalibration somehow. I mean, I did change location at least, and I am in one piece.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, you know what? The wildlife in here's familiar. I'll be damned if I'm not somewhere back in the Kait Nebula.
The blue alien will have morphed into its true hideous self and consumed all of your companions
There we go.
by now.
Seriously, Hive, get a grip. I didn't know you were imbued with so much imagination.
I am only stating possibilities.
You are enjoying my predicament way too much. At least the radio silence gives me some time to think about
And
things.
picked up a droid.
I mean, none of this is how I expected it to turn out. You know what I'm talking about, Hive?
I have not the foggiest.
I feel things have changed. All I cared about to start with was getting out of the DMZ, but I only seem to be becoming more embroiled in it.
You are certainly deeply entangled in the political intrigues of the region, although I am certain you could still extricate yourself.
Yeah, sure, but to what end? What would be the consequences of that?
Oh, where'd the ruin go?
The more I think about it, the more I realize that my commitments are here. In the Beltigrades, in the DMZ. Afraid a load of Viridium might get me back to the homeworlds and in a very luxurious condition. But would I really be happy with myself?
Happiness. Oh, dear. Every philosophical discussion with a human always comes to this.
Turning my head around. And I grew back while I was looking for the ruin. Where is it now? Did it float up here? No.
You know what, Hive?
More existential musings.
Oh, there it is.
Will it be like this until you starve to death?
There's a way out of here. I'm sure of it. But no matter what happens next, all I know is that I can't let my friends down. I have the feeling they're all counting on me. I just can't figure out what the right thing to do is at this juncture.
That's that one, I think. Yeah. No, that's not a path, it's just some blocks. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Looks like there's something to shoot over there. That's just a wall with another ruin. And this one is the H then. I need to aim you at the crystal. There we go. Opened up a pathway over here, I think. Probably gonna need to get another lens pointed at that crystal and that one. What's this? Daisy Eye or whatever? Oh, there's one there. There we go. There's another lens. What am I pointing you at? Oh, this one's on here. There we go.
Things are looking
Get in there.
I think I see light at the end of the tunnel.
So soon? Humans often mention such a thing when they are near the end.
No, I'm not speaking metaphorically. I really think I see a way out. Huh, look at that. It's where we picked up Khala and Eduardo. Anyone back at base reading me?
There you are, Clico. Something went wrong.
You're telling me, Khala. We ended up right next to your escape pod.
Ah, Toka. I think I know the reason. There are no other rips or connections yet, except for the ones on my ship.
Adam, I believe this may have been caused by the lack of reference points in the cluster. Khala seems to have expected there to be other points. The experiment sent you to your present location because there was a very slight reference signal emanating from the cube within the escape pod Khala traveled in. If you can retrieve it, we will be able to calibrate a more exact travel and create more reference points where we go.
Okay, let's try that. If we can get this to work without being transported into a sun's core, this tech could really be a game changer.
Let's just do a bit of mining here, getting some decent resources. Especially enjoying the pure baromet I'm getting. Oh, some glacier. There we go. Here's a camp here.
Let's see. There. Okay, I got Khala's cube.
Adam, there is another matter.
Go ahead.
Khala is quite upset by this turn of events. She is confused as to why no reference points exist in this end of the galaxy. This must mean that she is a lot further from her homeworld than she first thought.
Well, do your best to comfort her and let her know that we'll do what we can to help her find her way home. So, Khala, are you feeling okay? What would we need to do next?
We will make new rips and connections.
From what I've gathered, this works a bit like the Einstein-Rosen bridge.
Toka, it's not a bridge, but a fold. Or a rip, Clico.
We'll get there. But right now, I think I'll have to use conventional means to reach the Commissioner's location. I've left her hanging. I bet she'll be pissed. This fast travel technology is too promising to pass up. Let's try to open up some routes, or rips, when we assemble the parts we need.
You are seriously going to attempt that folly? Again?
It might just be the insurance we need to get out of the DMZ if everything goes south. Time to face the music. Patch me through to the Commissioner.
First you tell me it's important, and then you don't show up.
Yeah, look, I got sidetracked. Are you still at the coords you gave me?
Of course not. I'm on the move again. Tell me your current location, and perhaps we can meet at a convenient point midway.
I'm near Athor, in the Kait Nebula.
Well, I'm not bringing my cruiser in there with those lunatics at large. Meet me at the abandoned jump gate in Zarkov.
don't keep me waiting.
You got it.
Alright, let's go find the commissioner.
Adam, before you proceed to the commissioner's location, I would like to request that I accompany you to the meeting.
Actually, Tareen, that might not be a bad idea. I think she needs to get the bigger picture on this. Although I think Hawk knows a lot of the DMZ's secrets, an OCAR perspective might be what she needs. Why don't you fill me in a little more on the significance of this comet?
Eshahar is of great importance, and its passage signals the beginning of a season of ritual festivities on our home planets.
Just ignoring everything while I let my drones take care of the worms that attack me, the Athor worms. Oh, an ancient jar. Get more dark energy from that, thank you very much. Okay, need to leave now. Look at all these resources to pick up on this planet. I should probably just leave it and come back. Just want to check if there's any lanes near here for this crystal thingy. There we go. Got the biomass. Ancient names over there. Okay. So there's one. There's another one over here. Over there. Should be another one. And brings up. Yep. Okay. Let's all line up nicely. Oh, it's opening up something. Ah, it's one of these monolith things. I need to find some ruins to plonk in there. Ah. They're inside here. I went through the wrong door and ended up picking up one of the rooms. Your one will probably be in here. Now where's the symbols for the outside maybe? Okay, I must remember the blue crystal. Is the entranceway, I think. Okay, that looks like a D on the left of the entrance. That's an H. Okay, let's give that a shot. Depends on which way it's facing there. So let's just try that first. It's not that one, so turn it the other way. There we go. Okay, so it was meant to face outwards. Get that dark energy. Alright, now let's carry on with the main mission. Go meet Commissioner Hawk. Just blitzing away from them. Notice how the symbol had the orange yellow at the top, blue in the bottom left, and green at the bottom right, indicating you had to go through that way for all those missions.
Well, here we are. Let's see what the Commissioner has to say about all this.
Adam, I must admit I have some trepidation about how events appear to be escalating.
As far as I can make out, Hawk is here in a diplomatic and intelligence capacity. We just need to get the word out to keep the peace.
Now what took you so long, Roslyn? I thought you knew how to navigate the DMZ.
You haven't been straight with me about the mission you sent me on, to the lunar colony.
Well, my mission here is over, and I have no further assignments for you, unless you want to make yourself useful for once and give me something this massage droid cannot.
Damn it, Hawk. We know about the Sacred Comet, and we know its trajectory. You sent me to check how close Blakemore was to finding it.
Any violation of the comet, of Eshahar, would result in the end of any toleration between our races.
Yes, I know. Spare me the lecture. Traitor Tareen, the Okar warrior who wanted to be a cleric. Another anomaly of the DMZ. What strange bedfellows you two make. The Okar consider you an outcast. Why do you care whether we go to war?
I may have pursued a life of religious contemplation, but I would still fight to protect peace. The return of Eshahar and the discovery that it is in danger has reawakened my sense of commitment to my faith and my people.
Interesting. And you obviously found Mr. Roslin receptive to your concerns. If it wasn't for you, I'd leave this godforsaken place once and for all. But I also hate unfinished business. And perhaps I underestimated you from the very beginning. Okay, let me fill you in on some of the details. By all appearances, you have found the comet before Blakemore. Unfortunately, the Okar are also aware of his activities. They are preparing a preemptive strike against GMB's lunar colony.
That would trigger a war.
Indeed. And as it happens, you have found me after appraising the Federal Council of the situation. and they have resolved, quite disappointingly, to let affairs play out on their own. I asked to parley with Emissary Sareth in order to buy time and allow me to handle G&B myself. However, communications have suddenly ceased. There is a sub-faction of Okar hardliners agitating for war. My suspicions lead me to believe that they have something to do with this.
I get the feeling you have the need for another covert operation.
You and Tareen might be the key to solving this impasse. It's not like I can go in with a fleet cruiser, guns blazing. This would get me the leverage I need to stop Blakemore. As previously agreed, you would receive full amnesty. You get to keep your base, and you gain free passage out of the DMZ.
Tareen, what do you think? You up for this?
I do not expect to receive much welcome from my kind. I am the errant example that spawnlings are warned of.
You're still an Okar. Even if I reach the emissary, he has no reason to listen to me. But together, might just be curious enough to hear us out.
Perhaps. Of course, whether we can reach the emissary alive is another question.
So, Tareen, what can you tell me about these Okar hardliners?
They call themselves Okar Prime. They seek to reclaim all space lost by the arrival of the Colonials. Any opportunity to trigger a new war would suit their purposes perfectly. Their sentiments do not reflect those of the Okar majority, however, who are happy to remain in a separated peace.
As soon as she said Seraph, or whatever his name was, I wasn't really paying attention because I was thinking of Saren from the Mass Effect series. Because the Okar do kind of remind me of them as well. They just seem to be more religious. So I think this is a pretty decent place to end it off.
I got Maddox breathing down my neck, and he is kicking up a stink.
Hey, Delia, the commissioner sent us to make contact with the Okar about the situation. Sit tight. I'll keep you posted.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I have another guide video that should be out tomorrow or Friday, or depending on when you watch it. It should already be out. So hope you guys enjoy. Take care and cheers for now.